Okay, so to get started with this, um, you need to add controls and set properties. So add a list box as shown and set the list box properties. Name should be this, and you can set this as false. Make it look nice. And then add code to the form. So we have this test button here, and we have our form, and you can go into the code editor, and under the class name, under the class declaration, you can put in this line, private my customers as new array list. Okay, so we're declaring an array list, and it's called my customers. And this is the way you have to declare it when you have this complex data type. And we're also going to make a subroutine here called new customer at the bottom of form 1. This is not necessarily, it's not inside test. This creation method creates a new, so it's a subroutine or a method, and it creates a new customer. It's going to create a new customer. So customer data type, or the customer structure, has already been created by you last week, but now we can create new customers. So it's going to create a new customer, and here you can see, here's how we declare a new customer, and this customer's name is going to be called temp, and then we're going to assign the first name of temp, the last name of temp, the age of temp, and the email of temp. And the first name is going to be assigned the whatever is in the fn variable, fn for first name, ln is whatever is in the ln variable, a, and so on, and e. And where do these come from? These are the arguments of this subroutine. So this subroutine, you can see there's a comma here. A little hard to see it because of the way it's written, but there's a comma here, comma, comma. That means we have 3 commas. That means we have 4 inputs. First input is fn. So the user of this subroutine is required to enter a first name, or something anyway, in this first, where the first before the first comma, and then something before the second comma, and so on. So when we use this new customer subroutine, we're going to have to supply these, or somehow maybe whatever is typed in here is somehow going to be supplied into here. We'll have to manage that ourselves. And then once these are supplied, these go, this one is assigned, so we create a new customer called temp, and it has properties, and then we're going to assign what we put in here into here. Then next, we're going to we're going to add temp to my customers. Now my customers was defined up here. It's an array list, and you don't have to write a function to add something to an array list. It's already part of the Visual Basic language, the VB.NET language, and so we don't have to write this. We just can use the add method. So that's what we're doing here. So we have my customers, which we've already declared. Now and it's a array list, and we can add any kind of thing that we want to this array list. So even these complex data types like customer can be added to the array list, to our array list, to our my customers array list. So we're adding one. We're adding this one here, temp, which got its attributes from whatever was filled in here. So we're adding that to My Customers. And finally, our list box called List Customers, that's this thing here, called List Customers. We can do items.add, and we can add this as well to our list box. So we're adding it to our array list, so we're keeping it in our array list, and separately, just because we added it to our array list doesn't mean it's going to show up here. Just because it shows up here doesn't mean it's going to be in our array list. Those are just completely separate things. So we have to do them separately. So we add it to our array list here, and then we also could say simultaneously add it to the list box here, and we just do that here. So let's see what this looks like when we finish it so you can try it. And I'm pretty sure you can drop this me, but it might be a good idea to leave it in there.